Hey guys, Layles here, and welcome back to my channel where we are continuing Cattails, which I mentioned it on one of my last videos, I think. If not, it was in my description. I've had some issues with my computer over the past month. I did record a second episode already, and after I finished recording and got off the game, I discovered that the recording did not save correctly, so I lost getting this pillar fixed. So basically we ended our first episode, I want to say, in this hall under the temple where Coco lives, and we are trying to give these pillars what they want. So that it will appease, I believe, the Forest Guardian? I'm remembering that correctly. It has been a while. But, regrettably, as I said, I don't have footage from that one. That was, like, basically just hunting some squirrels and rabbits and, frogs. And this one, we need 3 trout, 2 salmon, 1 bass. I always want to say bass because that's how you pronounce it in music. And 1 catfish. So, that is the goal for this episode, is to just enjoy our time together and hopefully catch some fishies. So, hopefully we will find it all. I want to say I have already caught trout before? I don't know. It's in my inventory. Okay, that's what it is. I caught a lot of frogs, and we don't need frogs. We just need fish. So, let's see. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I did, like, upgrade, I want to say, my hunting skill. Let's view the map. Oh, and also, in the second episode, we met the mole dude. If we come across him again, we can do mining. I believe that there's entrances at these 2 spots in the map with the pickaxe. Otherwise, we're just gonna have to start finding bodies of water to fish in. So, let us sneak our way. I've probably said it in a video prior. Oh no, I'm being chased. But this game has such relaxing background music. Okay, here's a fish. Hit the wrong button because I've been playing Dreamlight Valley. Oh, that's a frog. I don't want a frog. I mean, let's see if we can. Probably actually should have. Yeah, I should go back. And I should follow that river around. Oh, there is a fish. Okay, there we go. What was that? A salmon! That was something we needed. 2 salmon. So, let's just keep on keeping on. That bird was going to be useful, I bet. There's probably another one that focuses on birds. Like how the first one kind of focused on ground animals, minus the frogs. I think minus the frogs. I could be totally mistaken. Two roads lead, and I took the one less traveled by. But anyways, how is everyone's weeks, days going? If you're watching this video, I'm hoping it's going great. I hope that you've had a great holiday recently. We just had Halloween. I know not every country celebrates that. I'm assuming if you watch this video, you're probably from a background that celebrates Halloween. It's one of my favorite holidays. And I love it. I love, like, dressing up, and I love, the little spooky things. I like it when spooky can be funny. I am not a fan of horror, but I am a fan of being able to make fun of it. I've not gotten to watch any Halloween movies this year, which has been a little sad. I really, I'm saying way too much more than I want to, and I'm noticing that now. I really do like the Halloween Town films that Disney did. I used to watch those like in high school after we got cable, but I enjoyed those movies. I used to really like the Haunted Mansion movie with Eddie Murphy, which I know is not considered like the high point of film. I missed it. What's so fishy? Okay, trout. We needed trout. But no, I've not really gotten to watch anything this year as I'm thinking about it. A lot of people were talking about Hocus Pocus because that was such a thing back in the day. Kind of actually a little before my time, I feel like. Granted, that would be really easy for me to feel that way. My parents have never been really big fans of Halloween. Multiple reasons why that would be the case. I mean, on one hand, you have, like, a lot of people say Christians really, really hate Halloween. That is not exactly the case. It's more that Christians don't like the idea of glorifying something that seems evil to them. Not to say that, like, things that disagree with God, obviously, like, I would say no bueno. But there's also, like, a Christian background to Halloween, which I think means, like, I find it to be just, like, a stupid reason to, like, say we're not going to celebrate Halloween for that reason. Because, again, there is a Christian background to Halloween, and really there is an element of, like, the idea that we can laugh in the face of things that try to harm us. Not for the sake that they won't necessarily harm us, like, just because, like, someone comes in front of me with the means to harm me bodily and the intention to, doesn't mean, like, my reaction of, like, quote-unquote laughing in the face of danger is gonna change that, but that I don't have to fear that. And, I mean, Halloween is kind of a celebration that we don't have to be afraid. More than anything. Let's see. I feel like I have the trout and I have the salmon. How many did I need again? I should not have taken a picture of this. Oh my goodness. 3 trout, 2 salmon. 1 base bass. 1 catfish. I might do what I did in the episode that got lost and search up the general directions, because honestly, this game has a pretty big map, and if you're not able to just, like, sit here and, like, spend hours and hours at this, I mean, it would get distracting. Now, it is 3:15 in the morning, so I feel like I should also probably... Oh, my hunger's down. I didn't realize that because my health meter is so high. I'm gonna go ahead and eat. Eat a mouse. Eat a gray squirrel. Okay. Yeah. But my parents, I mean, I think my dad was more into Halloween growing up. He's not really interested in children, which, I mean, that's okay. You're allowed to feel that way. It's kind of odd to me that I know that, considering I'm his child, although I'm an adult now. But he used to hand out candy, and he doesn't really feel like he has, I think, the motivation, or, like, he doesn't feel like he should be necessarily doing it, or that he needs to. My mom... Halloween is a little triggering to her, I think. She didn't grow up in the US, and she grew up in Kenya. Okay, so I guess my only hint at finding trout is that they're in the freshwater. Which, I figured that much. I guess we just gotta keep rolling. But, she had experiences where, like, witch doctors in Kenya would cut off chicken heads and, like, leave things in their yards with the intention of, like, putting a curse on them. And I think when you live through that as a child, like, I'm willing to say it's fair if you don't feel like you're gonna really just enjoy Halloween, where you associate witchcraft, or, like, witches get associated with witchcraft explicitly, which, like, I mean, that obviously makes sense as a connection. And then, like, on top of that, you have the mental image in your head of, you know, dead chickens in your house as a child from someone attempting to harm you using witchcraft. So, like, I mean, to me, that's a pretty valid reason to not really care for Halloween. But, I mean, I still like it. I've not had any of those experiences like my mother, so, like, I typically try to just have a good time. If you did anything fun for Halloween, let me know, because I will be so jealous. Not that I didn't do anything fun. Oh, we found the, huh? What's the big idea? You bring gifts from the mountain domain. Show them to me and I'll accept them. Who are you, anyway? You don't look familiar. It's my job. I'm the town guard. Oh no. So does that mean I'm gonna get in trouble? Oh. Okay. Okay, I won't do that. I am looking for fish, sir. And I just thought the water might continue that way. I would enjoy, I think there's a diplomacy skill. Ah! Oh no! Okay. I think there's a diplomacy skill you can get. Let me see. Those are my passive. Oh, I have to have at 100 XP. How much XP do I have? Then I have 32. Okay. I am interested in unlocking diplomacy, honestly. I feel like that is the way I would want to go, is talk my way into places. Let's go this way, actually. I'm not trying to hurt anybody. Oh, I hear Noelle. That'll be great if Noelle joins. For Halloween, I went to a Halloween party that some friends of mine did. And I was Eeyore, which is one of my, I guess, classic outfits to do anymore. When I was little, my mom would, like, make outfits with me, and that was so much fun. And I wish I had, like, the time and energy to put in that much effort again. I have so many memorable costumes. If you have any, like, memorable ones, let me know. Like, I love costumes. My favorite ones that I've ever done, I want to say, Pink Panther is high up on the list, and I am referring to the Pink Panther cat from the animated cartoon series that was before my time. I watched them when I was a little kid. My mom would get, like, the DVD set from the library while she worked there, and I just loved. I think I got it. Maybe. Oh, I've got a bass. I just need to get the trout, more trout and salmon, and then a catfish. Okay. So yeah, Pink Panther, definitely a favorite. That year, I carried around a boombox with the Pink Panther theme, and that was, like, lit. Another one that's really memorable to me, one of the last years I ever did any form of trick-or-treating, I was Jeannie from I Dream of Jeannie, and I know, like, now we would view that show in a very different light, especially for, like, what is the word? I am thinking of the word. Cultural appropriation. Yeah, because Jeannie's supposed to be, like, in Arabic, and she's played by a white girl. And I agree, like, doesn't look good. If they were going to remake it now, they should definitely, like, like, do casting with cultures in mind. That would be an interesting show, actually, to do now, in my opinion. Because, like, in terms of in terms of like entertainment, I really enjoyed that show growing up. Because personally, I mean, it was funny. I guess you'd have to rewrite it a little differently because this is the other thing. Because she was played by a blonde girl, I think that they hyped up the dumb blonde stereotype, which, like, yeah, I'm not really a fan of the dumb blonde stereotype because I'm blonde. But, like, it would it could become a comical show. I wonder how they would do it. But I did do Genie. That was another, like, old-timey show, obviously, that I watched growing up. One of the last times I went to a trunk or treat, like what churches do, I dressed up as Indiana Jones and then had little boys asking me why I did that because I'm a girl. Which, I personally feel like if you want to dress up as a character, like, you're dressing up as a character, it's obviously, like, not meant to be anything. Like, it's not some commentary on... It's not really a commentary on anything, it's just I like the Indiana Jones character, so I wanted to be Indiana Jones. And, personally, I thought it was a fun character to dress up as, and I enjoyed doing that. That was another year I did, actually, like, a CD with the Indiana Jones theme in a boombox, and I decorated, I want to say it was my parents' van, with, like, a map of the globe, and I want to say we had some of my mom's stuff from Africa in the car, and then I had some twine, and then I borrowed my dad's Indiana Jones hat that he has from the time that he and my mom went to Epcot. And it didn't have the pin in it, I guess, but I used that. And then I had, for my winter coat, a brown leather jacket at the time. So that was, like, a really easy outfit to do. Some other ones that I did, which would now be, like, probably really questionable, is Pocahontas, because I really loved Native Americans. I always thought that Native American things are just so interesting, like their culture, and I always found, like, their jewelry to be just beautiful. And little girl Laura, who was a bit more into, like, dress up and things that she thought looked pretty and wanted to, like, duplicate, I wanted to be, like, a Native American girl. Which, again, now that's probably not something you would, like, really like. But I did Pocahontas, dressed, like, in an all brown outfit to, like, kind of mimic what we typically connotate, like, at least on the Disney side. And then we created a fake bow with some sticks, I think. It was also a bass. I didn't want bass. I wanted not salmon. Yes, salmon? Yeah, I wanted salmon and trout and catfish. Catnip. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna eat that rabbit, actually. Okay, we didn't need the bass, but the bass was part of what we were given. And then the other one was I did Mulan, actually, one year. I'm trying to remember. My mom bought these beautiful beaded flats with like pink floral beading on them. And then she got, well, technically I think it was part of a lingerie set, but I'm not gonna go too far into that. My mom got this satin bathrobe with like pink floral design, and then she did like a bright pink tulle, and she kind of mimicked like what a kimono would probably not be the right word because Mulan is Chinese, but like she mimicked that same type of like Asian robe style that we see in the Disney movie. For reference, Mulan is, like, was and still is my favorite Disney princess. I feel like I shouldn't need to explain that because I think a lot of people consider her their favorite. I mean, how many Disney princesses, quote unquote, are known for, like, going to war and being the reason why they win and fooling people and proving that girls can do boy things too, and then also like when they want to look good. Like, I feel like that's something I honestly relate to. Like, not that I'm like a strong tomboy girl that would like just beat everyone up, but because, you know, as a girl, I'm not someone who's always into the most girly things. I like to feel like I'm capable of doing the same things any guy would do. And personally, like, even just with clothing styles and whatnot, I am more likely to dress like a dude than I am to dress like a girl. Not that I don't want to, because sometimes I do. And when I do, I know how to convincingly, like, make you think that that's how I dress every single day. So, I don't know. That could have been too much rambling, so I'm sorry if it was. I'm gonna turn some of these in, and I don't know, we're at a 30-minute mark already. Well, let's just, drop. So we just need a trout, a salmon, and a catfish. What do we need at these? Ooh, that's some more fishing. And this one, I don't know that I know how to hunt those yet. So this is definitely going to progressively get harder. I could do the birds. I have seen the birds. I have not seen, I think, those as much. I wonder if I can sell some of these, I'm at, what, 69%? Too bad the frogs aren't something we can turn in to bring the forest spirit back. Those are just everywhere. Granted, like, frogs are adorable and traumatic, and that brings back more memories, but I don't know. I'm just gonna wander back to my colony and see what I can find at this point. Hopefully, like, we've got some goals, though. I don't think we're gonna finish that fish here. I'm wondering if the fish is gonna just take us some more time. Oh, Oh, there's some more frogs. I think actually I'm better to cross here. I just get that vibe. But okay, there's a fish. Is it what I want? What is it? It was a salmon. We did want a salmon. Okay, we're making some progress. Progress. Let's, oh, he saw us. Too bad. Well, I'm sure Cat me is pretty, tired by this point, honestly. It's been over 24 hours in the game, and it's only 20 minutes. Oh, can I? Is that not? I'll just have to figure that out later. Wait a minute. Was I like? Oh, maybe there wasn't. I bet this is actually that. Okay, so if I see more of those, I'm going to try to grab some. I know that's not how I wanted to do that, but with how these fish seem to be taking time, I'm gonna just try to get what I can as I see it, you know, at this point. Oh. I, like, completely went down the side, and I was looking for, like, an entrance or something. Whoops. Oh, that was another bass. So, we'll just need catfish and trout next time, I think. Looking at that to complete the fish. Unless I miraculously come across. Oh, I keep. That was not where I wanted to go. I know y'all have seen me mention about the skirmishes. I'm just not a fighting cat, you know? Okay, we're getting closer to my home. But, oh, fish. Yeah, let me know how your Halloween went. If you celebrate something other than Halloween at this time of year, tell me about that. Like, that would be really, really interesting to learn about and talk about. I love different cultures. I know another big culture, at least in Indiana, which is like the state that I'm from personally, is the Spanish culture. So I know like stuff was going on for Dia de los Muertos, and I mean, let me know. At least I want to say it was Dia de los Muertos, unless that happens at another time of year. But there is something going on. Forgive me and my ignorance. But I will catch y'all in another episode. I'm planning for another Nancy Drew episode, which there shouldn't be anything missing in between since my game crashed last time I tried to record Nancy Drew. So I will be picking up where I left off unless something really crazy happened. So I'll catch y'all in the next vid. So see you guys.